Alrighty, we have just finished the second round of the NBA draft. This is the same day as the second round came out. I was actually at Barclays and I saw the first round. Take a look at my YouTube shorts. I think they stay up forever. I don't know if they ever leave. I don't think so. But I put down the first 27 picks, them walking to stage, etc., etc. So we had a lot of movement. So I'm gonna go over this very quickly and maybe we'll put up a graphic. No, we more than likely will. But our first pick, number 25, I hope I'm pronouncing this correct. Pacome Didiet? I don't know, whatever. He's a French kid. I saw some clips of him. He looks really good. Nice jump shot, fluid, natural motions. He needs to work on his defense. Obviously, he's 18 years old. I think he's gonna be in the G League all year, or he's gonna be a draft and stash. I think it's in his best interest if he's in the G League, because what Tibbs does, he did it with Jericho Sims, he did it with Deuce McBride, is they get to play, they get to be up with the main roster and sit around vets and then go play G League games. So it's like a full year of just nonstop learning. And I like what the Knicks do. So I think that's his role. He's a kid. He has the potential to be a rotational player. Could he be more? It depends on if he picks up his defense, because you're not gonna play with Tibbs if you don't play defense. They traded the 26th pick to the Thunder. No need to say his name. Tyler Kolek, they acquired that draft pick. He was the 34th pick in the second round. White kid, left-handed, not athletic, but is a dog, man. This guy, you gotta hear his interviews. I really like him. He's rough and tough. He plays with heart, with metal. He has, balls of steel, I guess, as it were. I think this kid is going to be good. And, there was rumors that Jalen Brunson advocated for this kid. And this is the kid that everybody wanted the Knicks to take with their first round pick. And they waited. He was a good name. I'm surprised he dropped to 34. But I like this kid. He has the potential to be Jalen's backup, because we don't have playmakers since we lost Quickly, or we traded Quickly off the bench. Deuce is a shooting guard. He can defend shooting guards. He can defend some small forwards, Deuce can. He's not a point guard. And so Tyler is going to be able to create, make some open shots occasionally. He's not really good off the dribble, but he should be good. We traded pick number 38. We traded pick number 51. And we acquired pick number 56, Kevin McCullough Jr. He was not available during the tournament. I'm trying to read this really quickly. So this is the guy. He broke his leg, so that's why his draft stock dropped. He's not going to be anywhere near the team while he recovers with this leg injury. I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe this is a redshirt year. You just learn. You go to training camp. And the Knicks needed these picks, these second-round picks, because their salary cap is dicey. They cannot add veterans. They cannot have cap holds the first-round picks. So they need a second-round pick to fill out the roster. This looks like they're trying to still get Hartenstein. We're going to leave Hartenstein in there for now. His options are the Magic and the Thunder. I'm hoping that they can figure out a way to get him the full amount that we can give him, which is $72 million over 4 years, about 17, 18 a year, 16 million a year. Our last pick was Ariel Hukporti. I don't know. He's 58th pick. I think it's the last pick of the draft. I don't see him doing much of anything. Anyway, let's quickly start. All right, I want to see these starting lineups. This is exciting. I just can't wait for the new season to start. I'm hoping this is what is happening. We're going to have Julius off the bench. We're going to do now a series of different rotation options. I don't think Julius will ever come off the bench, but I don't feel Julius fits with this team anymore. So I don't know. Mikal Bridges, not Michael Bridges, bro. What's up? Tipper don't wear suits anymore. By the way, he wears polos.
Starting at the point, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly, forward position at 6'6" number 9, R.J. Barrett.
And so this is an opportunity now to check out different rotational options and play with the starting lineup a little bit. And again, I personally, and it's weird because I think about these things and I play with them on 2K, and now I'm seeing analysts saying the same thing, that they don't know how Julius fits on this team, and it's just, we all see it. It's kind of clunky now. It's not the same team anymore. I feel like this team has bypassed Julius. So we're going to bring him off the bench. I'm just experimenting. Again, if Julius is there, he would cause such a stink. They would never bench him. The only way he would ever get benched is if he demands to be benched because he thinks he'll get more shot opportunities. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So we're going to start today with Josh Hart as the starter. We're going to go against our old friends Quickly and RJ Barrett. We put the subs on auto. We made the rotation. Hopefully the computer listens to us, but if not, we'll call timeouts. We'll call timeouts and make the switches that we want. This is I think this is a potential to have a really versatile starting lineup. Josh Hart proved that he can start in the NBA, obviously, and he can even start as a power forward. So this is why we're doing this. I don't know if Dante DiVincenzo, and it's crazy to think, Dante, as well as he's played, broke the Knicks record for threes. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh my God, it almost went in. How is that Toronto's ball? Today was crazy. Oh, and just talking about the draft. Let's go back to the draft. So, Barclays is weird. And as I'm leaving the draft, you get to see like movers and shakers. Rich Paul was walking the hallways. I saw Bob Myers, and I apologize if you ever look at this in the future, but I saw him in the restroom. I don't know. People are weird. They were people like looking at him, gawking and stuff, and I'm just like, let the man use the bathroom, bro. I don't know why people are weird with celebrities. Not even that, just regular people. I don't want to talk to them just like they don't want to talk to me. Now, one day, if anybody wants to say, hey, if they reach out and they start the conversation, but I mean, they just get harassed every day, and I can't even imagine being a celeb. Anyway, as we're leaving to go take pictures and I went with family to the draft, and I went to the LeBron draft in 03. That's how long I've been going to drafts. I shook Blake Griffin's hand, Greg Oden's hand. I've shook a few hands in the draft. Now, I don't think I don't ever get down there anymore because you have to be really close. Oh, wow. But I've been to quite a few NBA drafts. I remember telling D-Wade that he was trade bait. I've said this story before, but I yelled out trade bait because they had Eddie Jones at the time. And I was like, they're not going to play this kid from Marquette who had a sensational run. A sensation. I'm saying a kid. Dwayne Wade is, I think, my age. Or, no, he's younger than me. So I have a long, rich history with the draft. I enjoy it. Oh, wow. Quickly's playing good defense. Anyway, so we're leaving to go. What? Okay. You are fake news. Barclays security kind of pushes me and a few others. Move it out of the way. Shh, hurry. And we all look back and there's all this commotion. And I thought, of course, I missed that. But he hits the and one. I'm telling you, they just determine who makes what. I can't believe that went in. And it was Stephen A. Smith behind me. He walks with quite a pace. He like sprints like a New Yorker would. And he was wearing his purple suit. But yeah, has a smug look in his face, not smiling. But I can't even imagine, because he's very polarizing. I can't imagine the type of vitriol he gets. So,
Knocks it loose. Anunoby passes to Brunson.
oh my God, I don't know who it was.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Brunson.
So that's a shield he puts on
Driving inside. That's
to make
good.
sure that nobody gets under his skin. And I get it.
What a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string.
I mean, I've worked closely with actors and celebs on different projects, and like the stuff that they go through is just crazy with some of them. Why are there so many mosquitoes? Go away.
Quickly outside. 5 on the clock.
I hate the summer because of mosquitoes. I don't know why. The summer's great because of the beach and different other positives, but to hell with mosquitoes. I just absolutely despise them. I don't even think I've taken a shot with Mikal. I really don't know how to use him yet.
Passes to Hartenstein.
That's another reason we're going to be playing a few of these games so I can get into a rhythm here.
Hartenstein a screen. Down low.
Of course, he doesn't make it.
Nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
It's stolen.
Look
by
at what this,
Harden.
oh
Stolen
my
by
God,
Barrett.
what this defense is going to do.
Here's Trent.
I don't think Trent is re-signing with the Raptors. Of course not.
Can't get it to go. Toronto trailing.
They don't let you make anything, bro. Like, it's weird. Like, you have to, like, hack the game in order to score and do BS layups that I don't want to do.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
New York.
Or maybe they've adjusted it so that you don't keep playing with new updates. Like so all of a sudden, with when your phone gets to 2 years, it starts to slow down.
Another lead change.
Phone companies have been sued for that, or phone makers, excuse me. I wonder if video games, especially with sports, when all they do is update, do they do stuff like that? I got Julius. That's crazy. That Julius and Dante. I think Julius off the bench would be great because he would get as many shots as he want, and you can stagger him without Brunson.
Goes up off the inbound. And Brown with the stuff. These teams have
My defense has
really
gotten
gone back and
terrible.
forth.
I don't know why.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's gonna be a battle.
I think Julius off the bench would be great. Look at that. Right away, I get to go to the basket with him. His ego would never allow it. I don't think he would.
Toronto has gone
And it's kind of like, I feel like it's the same thing when Carmelo at the end of his career with the Knicks. And I think, you know, Phil Jackson was terrible with him. This guy was an icon. I'm talking about Carmelo.
and a great assist by
And they kind of try to force him out. And I didn't agree with that. I didn't like that. At the time, I understand. And I was kind of frustrated with Carmelo at the time because I felt like he was kind of a chucker and a little bit selfish
Now here's DiVincenzo. And the shot goes down.
at that time. But he did, you know, he brought us to the second round. He did a lot, and he wanted the challenge as a superstar in his prime to go to New York. So I will always respect Carmelo for what he did. His image has improved immensely since he's retired.
Olynyk in the post.
I think people respect him more so in terms of the fans.
On the shot clock.
Same thing with Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing got a lot of grief.
Screen on Bridges.
Oh my God.
Three.
And that's something that I have to consider with
Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's DiVincenzo.
and one. Of course you don't get an and one. Of course.
He'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are
I hate this stupid game. Look at this shit. Their free throw mechanics have to change, bro. You can't. There's no rhyme or reason as to why it goes in.
And I like what they've done with their roster. So are they poised for a big run? We'll see.
Scotty Barnes checked in.
And I want to make sure that Dante does not get left out. And I'm hoping that Tibbs doesn't do his BS and starts to ice somebody out.
Olynyk with the screen.
Dante's done a lot. Julius has done a lot. It's going to be really complicated for Tibbs to give everybody their minutes. And I get that. But he's changed a lot.
Three is up. And Brown gets
How the hell did he hit that?
Brown's got 5 points.
Both teams.
Everybody can't get minutes, but you have a really good opportunity to make sure that the team is rested for the playoffs.
3-point opportunities.
Randall, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Randall. Got it off in time. He got it up in time.
Well, they came out with a physical presence.
I was so tired today, man.
Priority.
I think it's
Work
why
was
they
just
always
absolutely
get
crazy.
early because they're
And by the way,
controlling the game.
never.
Second chance
Let's go, Mitch.
opportunities.
On the floor for New York. Randall and Robinson are the
Let's go, Deuce. Oh my God, that's what this defensive team is going to be able to do. Stuff like that. I'm really liking Julius off the bench. I'm really liking the pace. I feel like it's a lot better. Give me that, Mitch, with the second block. And it also looks like Mitch is going to 2 shots for Deuce. Let's go. It looks like Mitch, as of right now, is going to be back. There was rumors of him getting traded. He got interviewed on the Roommate show, and he said, listen, I don't care about it. Whatever happens, happens. And I believe him. And I think Mitch is a great culture guy. All he cares about is defense. He's a rim runner. With that salary, I mean, with the hard cap. Listen, if I was the Knicks, I would just suffer for a year. I honestly would. Maybe give Isaiah Hartenstein a... Oh, my God. Give him a 1-year contract, or let him opt out after 1 year. Give him the... what you can give him. Make it as small as possible to start and end on a higher note. And let him opt out after 1 year, because once the salary cap jumps with this new TV deal, I don't know if it's 1 or 2 years it's going to jump.
And the foul is called. He missed it. So
I'm going to challenge that. And again, I'm not playing against people. Stop telling me that the Wi-Fi dropped.
To adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
Oh, I thought they called the foul on Mitch, so I screwed that up. Whatever.
If they're adamant
Grady
that the
dick.
call is wrong, he'll back him up.
Yeah, shut up. And anyway, so I did on my YouTube shorts, I talked about it before.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could.
And so I did 27 of the 30 picks on my YouTube shorts. And every player on average, I think got 50 views. Some got 100, some got 200, 300. Zach Edey. Hey, is it Zach Edey? The guy that the Grizzlies picked. Controversial, polarizing. People don't believe he belongs in the NBA, in the modern NBA, because he's too slow-footed and he's a back-to-the-back basket center. And those don't exist in the NBA anymore. He got 10,000 views.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and
Can I get a foul?
certainly you look at some of the pieces they have. Nice pieces.
God, I hate this game, bro.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game.
So he got more than every other draft pick combined. It was absolutely insane when I saw the numbers this morning. He is a polarizing guy. He is going to get a lot of attention, a lot of scrutiny. Mock drafts had Zach Edey
Outside Hart.
at like 24.
Hart with a screen on Trent. For 3, DiVincenzo.
Oh my God. What is with this shooting mechanic?
Happy with that shot in those possessions.
Here's Trent.
What is with this game, man? It's just terrible.
About Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that.
He was not even looking. His head was turned,
Quickly from outside. Doesn't go for
and he was able to get the steal. Garbage. They got Zach Randolph. Oh, Zach Randolph. They got Julius Randle
go to the Raptors.
at the center, which Tibbs is not going to do, but sure. And they put in Mitch. Mitch got 2 blocks. He played 3 minutes, and they took him out. It's just like, this is why I don't like the computer subbing, because there's no rhythm to what they do. Everything is nonsensical. I think with certain teams, Julius can play center, and I think that's a good way to alleviate a lot of the issues that they're having. But his rim protection is awful.
0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the inside. Randall finds Brunson. Randall is screen on quickly.
Oh my God.
Stop the drought. Drains the triple. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Brown with a screen. Here's quickly.
I had my dentist appointment today at
Solid defense from Brunson.
8:30 in the morning. Who the hell? And this is the only option, because what I was saying earlier, never cancel your dentist appointment, especially if your dentist is popular. I waited for 3 weeks for an opening, and they had to personally text me to give me an opening because I was not able to get one. The Knicks are going to be, I think the Knicks are going to be everybody's saying that they're the biggest threat to the Celtics, and you have a feeling that the Knicks are going to open against the Celtics in October. Let's go.
And it's Randall with the jam.
All right, I feel like I'm getting into a little bit of a rhythm, but I really like Julius off the bench. He's getting a lot of minutes from the computer, and I think this might be the best option.
Now here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I don't know why the computer has Hart. I mean, Hart is capable to defend Scotty Barnes.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul.
Of course they foul me.
So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. And a guy who
And that shot goes in, and that was woefully short.
now a legitimate star.
And they missed the same amount of time. That's the exact same free throw it misses. It's like, I think it's like a lotto or something.
Working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the
They probably did that, if I had to guess, so that you can't like load up and try to get an offensive rebound.
Bridges with it. Now quickly defending.
Why does he come and take up my space?
Hart with a screen on quickly.
I have not taken a shot with Mikal.
And he drives in. Bridges left side. Hart the open shot. Rebound. by-
Why wouldn't he back up to give me a little bit more space? I don't know.
shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. Launches it. And it's Brunson with the rebound. For New York, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Bridges outside.
Oh my God, come on.
Hartenstein a screen. Bridges passes to Brunson.
It takes too long to set a pick, bro.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And
Let's go.
Anunoby gets it to go.
Don't
Second
give
three from
Anunoby
OG.
Too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch and shoot game.
It's really hard for me to shoot with Mikal and get him involved in the offense. He's going to score a lot more. I feel like, I don't know. I think Julius is going to get traded. I really do. There's not enough shots.
Knicks in transition. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Hartenstein a screen. Brunson passes to Bridges. And there's the drive. He hits it.
Let's go. He's pretty good as a driver with contested layups. I should probably use him on that, like on cuts and stuff of that nature.
Outside Olynyk.
But it's just crazy that this is the actual team. I cannot, you know, I said that this was the, and shout out to the Nets. I've said this before and I'm going to keep saying it. They did the right thing. I mean, they didn't have leverage, and that's why they made the trade. I'm sure that their skin crawled with the idea
Trent for three.
of trading Mikal to their most hated rivals. I get it.
6 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer Bridges.
Let's go.
Knicks another 3.
Yeah, Kenny is
But
in the corner.
he wanted to be there. You saw the pain in his face when he was talking about his old teammates, and that he was the only one that wasn't there.
Against Barrett.
And they did the right thing. And and fortunate for the Knicks, they had the draft capital to be able to look at OG. Let's go. This is what this team is gonna do. Oh my God. Where do you pass the ball, bro? Yo, they all are dogs. This is gonna be rough. Good luck. I mean, it's gonna take a while. And I was actually bringing that up before. Good shot. He can make it in.
Hart pulls it in.
The expectations and the fact that everybody's gonna have new roles next year, everybody except for Jalen's gonna have a new role.
Hartenstein passes to Bridges.
But they're all gonna have to get used to sharing the ball.
Hart with a screen on quickly. Back to Hart. From downtown. Rebound.
That made a lot of sense to get right in the defender's path to give them a shot
Against Bridges.
to harass the shot instead of going to an open spot.
Floater go. And it's laid up.
God, this game is just... Stop with the rubber banding bullshit.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
And so it's New York. You look at Jalen.
I really like the versatility that this team has.
He's done a great job of slashing through the lane.
I think next year, barring injury,
He has been looking
I think they have a really good shot
and he has been in attack
to make it to the conference finals.
They've got Emmanuel.
And there's levels to it. You know, Diana Taurasi said that about Caitlin Clark, and got criticized for it, but I kind of like it.
Out there for the Raptors.
You have to fail. How many times did the Celtics get to the conference final, and how many times have they been to the NBA finals? This is only their second finals appearance, and they're 1-1. They lost their first. They've lost multiple Eastern Conference finals. So even if the Knicks make it, doesn't mean that they're going to be able to do anything. They all have to be on one page. Let's go. Let's go. And the Raptors are going to struggle. I mean, I've not talked about them much, but they're going to struggle next year. Next year, Cooper Flag is going to be the prize. It's going to be a loaded draft class. This draft class was underwhelming. There's a lot of international players. Oh, let's go. And one. If they would have blocked that, I might have thrown my controller. I mean, I have not thrown a controller angry like that. No, I pay too much for these controllers.
Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Trent. He has 6. Pass to Pirtle. Nice assist.
Man, Mikal's a little smaller too. He's not gonna have the pressure that he had with the Nets. He didn't score in the first half much in this game. Of course, that stupid ball bounces off his hands because they just love that. You're not allowed to jump and pass in this game unless you're like a really good point guard. Like you have to have like a 90. Yo, they foul every time you have a shot. They foul.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer.
Not anymore. He's going to be going against the second best. He's going to have his first All-Star season, I think, this year. I really think him and Jalen will make the All-Star team together because he's taking now the second best defender. If OG's healthy, he's taking the second best offensive player. He doesn't have to go against, Durant and whatnot and whoever. I think Mikal's going to be guarding a lot of point guards.
Pick and roll, but you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And RJ Barrett does just
and offensively, he's not going to be the main guy. He's going to be the third guy.
Here's Hartenstein, guarded by
Let's go.
and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
So I think good things are the limit for Mikal. I think he has a really good chance of making the All-Star team. Julius, I think he's going to go down a bit. I mean, there's just so much talent on this team. They're going to have to focus on not stats. And you look at the Celtics, and there was a lot of games where Jason Tatum, on his run to the finals, he was not scoring well, but he was passing well. He had 10 assist games and things of this nature. Jalen doesn't have to, work so hard. His body should be able to hold up during the whole year because I have 13 points with him. Look at how much I'm up by. I don't have to do a lot. This is going to be a sum of its parts. People are saying that the Knicks sent too many draft picks for a non-All-Star, but if he's considered the final piece, I think you make any kind of trade that's going to help you out. Oh, I got to learn the timing of his shot. But I think this makes everybody better. And who is going to come available? Who is going to become available anytime soon for them to use their draft picks? Who's going to come available better than Mikal? I mean, I'm trying to think of anybody. Let's go. Wow, he got 12 rebounds. Good Lord.
He's checked in for Jalen Brunson. A difficult situation for Toronto. Now here's quickly. Pass to Barrett.
I mean, just good luck, man. Trying to deal with this team.
Shot is good by
Barrett, I've watched Barrett grow up. That shot is rare and few in between that he makes. Yo, this is his second dunk and third run to the basket. He's a really good three-point shooter. I don't think 2K was fair with his rating on threes. He shot really well. Quickly has not done much because... Oh, there, I spoke too soon. but all players are going to struggle
He's got 6.
against this Knicks defense next year. All teams are going to struggle.
With the drive.
Again, what is up with Deuce? They cannot leave the shooter, so he's getting a lot of straight line drives to the basket. And you know, before this trade, I would not get that many with Deuce. I would get more open jump shots. That is, everybody's gonna eat on this team. He might be in the trade for Mikal Bridges. They might route him to another team because of salary concerns. But I think they're waiting to see if Hartenstein is going to resign.
But if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Barrett. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Olynyk. Hart passes to Anunoby.
Ooh,
And he can't
thought I had that. Thought I had that.
Pass to quickly. And here's Olynyk. Now Barrett. Anunoby covering.
I was tired. I could not go out today, man. It was just a long day at work. Nice Euro there.
Assist from Olynyk.
I mean,
He's got 3 assists in the game.
RJ could do that. I've just never seen him do that against OG, but sure.
Contact on me, I can
What is going on?
The basket is good.
How did Deuce is just
Totally relentless.
balling.
Only increasing the intensity level.
I don't think I've ever had a game where I've had
watching players
as many or more shots in the computer. So this will be a first if this continues, but I'm sure I jinxed it. We'll see. I think the best I've done is tie.
That shot off the mark. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And the Knicks with the possession here. Earlier in the game.
Light work.
19.
And trust me, when the D's
And our players are going to get frustrated with lack of playing time because there's just so many good players. These rookies, I think only the point guard,
Now here's
is it Kolacek, whatever. I'm sorry, I got to take a while to remember his name. He's the only one that I think has a chance to play on this team because of the fact that we don't have shot creators
Pass to Bridges.
and we don't have a true point guard off the bench.
Now here's Hart. Back to Bridges. Here's McBride. Clock at 4. Hart with a screen on Olynyk. Anunoby for 3.
Oh, that wasn't going in.
Bertle's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
How did he get that ball back?
It's rebounded by New York.
and that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot.
Oh, wow. How do they call that a foul? Give me a shot, man. I know I'm up, but good Lord.
That's good from Bridges.
And Mikal has had his streak. He's not missed a game since high school. And now the joke is how Tibbs is going to break that because of all the minutes he plays his players. But on this team, there's no need, if healthy, that they need to overplay players. If Tibbs does that, then I don't know. I'm not saying fire him, but bro, come on. You have too much talent. No one deserves to play a lot of minutes.
For three, Randall. Oh,
And he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened on the floor for New York. And
They didn't play Julius the entire third quarter.
Then there's Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his shit.
And it's McBride in at the 2. Robinson.
How?
Pass to McBride. Out to the right wing. Brunson finds Randall. Randall with another miss. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a solid 47%. Here's Barnes. Randall pulls down the board.
I like the rebounding that this team has shown. But again, we don't know what's going to happen.
Which is the largest margin of the game. Brunson misses.
We don't know what's going to happen free agency-wise. I'm not going to be shocked if Isaiah doesn't come back because you're asking for a significant pay cut. But who's going to give him that money?
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway?
And he said, all else even, I'd rather stay in New York.
Screen by Robinson. McBride passes to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson.
I cannot seem to...
Robinson, a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. And that one's good.
Let's go.
Brunson.
If I got to take a tough shot, especially from the mid-range, it's always going to be Brunson.
Buckets like that one. These teams to dial in their shooting.
I like this alignment. I like Julius off the bench a lot.
Battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other
Of course.
guys on his team have got
Of course they foul. It's a hacking team, bro.
Check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great.
Yo, they're brutal with free throws, man. You cannot be off by a little
I
bit.
like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Pirtle's checked in.
Look, they only have 50 points. I've given up 100 points in this game. They have half. And then OG, with OG, Julius, and Jalen in the lineup,
Barnes passes to Pirtle.
they're 22-3 or some crazy thing like that. Like,
Down low. Here's Hartenstein.
of
Grabs
course.
a miss.
Open layup, can't make it. I mean, they got to make a miss somehow.
Here's Barnes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Teams are going to have, I think the Knicks are going to break records with deflections,
Both free throws good.
rebounding, and overall team defense. I think they're going to have what Boston had
For New
last
York,
year,
they've got 1 out of 6
or close
shots
to it. They're
fall
going to
in
be
this
really
final
close to
quarter.
Boston in
Not
terms of net
ideal.
rating.
Brunson on the drive. And he
Let's
takes
go.
the lead in stride and slams it home.
And Jalen is a good passer. I don't think he needs to average, unless he's trying to make the All-Star team again. I don't think he needs, and maybe that's something else that happens.
Barnes.
They have so much parity and so much good players that everybody's stats go down, so nobody makes the All-Star team. But no, if they have a good record, they're gonna put at least the best player, which is gonna be probably Brunson at this point.
To the inside.
How is that not a foul?
Pirtle with some nice D. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad.
Yo, this game is nuts. How is that not a foul?
Brown against Brunson. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. If you want to command the defender.
Let's go.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Every time Dante has a shot from three, I'm gonna let it rip. I love his shot in this game.
Here in the fourth
He's gotta get a
quarter,
clean
just under
look, and he has a
2.5
quick,
gone by.
nice release, but it's not too quick like Brunson that it throws you off. Brunson is like Jamal Murray in this game, that he's better moving than a set shot.
Pulls it in.
I don't like shooting set shots with Jalen.
9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Brunson finds Randall.
Oh my God, got a layup with contact, nice. All right, they put the scrubs in, well not the scrubs. Everybody's a good player, I apologize, I didn't mean it that way. They put the non-rotational players.
The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Pass to Robinson. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Trent. Here's Jeffries. Randall inside.
With the Euro and a foul, and I get pushed out of the way so I can't get the rebound.
Shots to drop in the final quarter. Left side Barrett.
Give me that. How dare you?
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity.
Get the hell out of here quick. That bull coming at you. What are you doing, bro?
It's going to be tough to stop
I'm
him,
not even.
especially with a smaller
The
defender.
offense
Here's Toronto with the ball.
on my end was not efficient, not good. Look at what I did defensively. That is unreal.
That three's off the mark. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Robinson to the paint. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Trent. Randall outside takes a three. And the Knicks
Let's
have
go.
missed a three.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna get into rhythm more off the
They
bench,
need something good to happen.
or they're gonna. We'll do different iterations, like I said.
And it's good.
We'll call this the Julius on the bench option.
The bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now here's Robinson.
Yeah, I really think I gotta shout them this game. This might be the first time ever.
Robinson a screen on Barrett. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Pirtle.
I was trying to get an alley-oop, but I've only done one successful alley-oop in this game.
hits it with the kiss.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets
Why is Quickly
everyone
still playing, bro?
excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And is Julius gonna pout if he's not getting his 25 shots a game? I don't know. I think he knows he has to be on his best behavior. How? There's no way. I had to step. I would have went right-handed.
Use that frame to your advantage.
A line change here for Toronto. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Milton. Randall, the pass to Toppin. 4 on the clock. Back to Randall.
Okay. All right.
Comes Toronto on the push. Brown scanning the floor. Here's Abaji. Checked by Randall. The kick to Olynyk.
Ajbaji, I forgot he's on the team. I'm so shocked he's been traded twice.
Well, the score
I don't know
tells you
what
everything you need to
oh,
know about
another
this one.
steal.
A great showing here for the Knicks.
Come up.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight.
Oh, foul me there,
None bigger
punk ass.
than the performance for Josh Hart.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he has.
I think announcers on the for MSG are gonna have to
And the anchor of their
think of
defense.
garbage time
That's
stories.
performances we've seen.
Randall,
In garbage time, Julius is gonna eat.
Killer instinct right now.
16
No letting the foot
points.
off the gas for
He might
them.
lead the team in scoring. And you know, look, this is the opportunities he's going to get to kind of pad his stats. Not in garbage time, but against second units. I don't think he's played against second units in a long time.
back to Daniels.
He's a rhythm guy, so he needs a lot of minutes in a row to get going. And he needs shots, a lot of shots to get in rhythm.
Here's Olynyk. That shot missing. Good
So,
work
I don't know.
defensively.
I have a feeling Tibbs is going to be partial to him. Yo, this is...
Down with one hand.
Yo, McBride went
What a
off today.
performance tonight. Getting away
At
like
least
this
5
on the road
dunks,
is such
2 layups.
You've got to be able to
Oh
block
my
out
God.
all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job.
Get the hell outta here.
focused on the task at hand.
All right, I'm gonna only shoot only because I want to ensure that I get more shots to them. 30. Look at 58 points.
New York takes this
We only
one
gave
by
up
a big
58
margin.
points. It's just,
Statement
it's
road victory.
unreal.
BA. It wasn't
I hope Deuce is not in that trade, man. That's gonna break my heart.
Took the crowd.
This is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K
Josh
Sports
Hart.
crew, thanking you for watching.
The hell did
Last but
Josh
not
Hart
least,
do?
Here is your New Balance player of the game.
Hit a 3, 2 baskets, 7 points. He must have had a triple-double. All right, let's see. Have we done it for the first time in 2K24? More shots at the computer. 64, 62. We did it. We did it. It's never happened. Look at that yellow on the left versus that yellow on the right. Oh my God, I had a lot of turnovers. My free throws is still garbage. Look at the threes. Good Lord. All right, let's check it out. RJ 16, Scotty 12. Yuck. Yeah, Julius got 1 for 6 from downtown. Good Lord. 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Brunson only had 15 points, but 6 assists, 7 of 12. This is going to be a whole bunch of double digits. I love this. 6 for 6 for Deuce. And this is how he gets games. He has to be perfect so that Tibbs can leave him out there. 13 minutes, he had 12 points. Mikal Bridges, 11, very effective, 3 for 4, 1. Wow. Josh Hart, oh, that's why he had double-digit rebounds, and he had assists, 5 for 7, 1 for 2. DiVincenzo had 10. This was a very good all-around game, and this is what this team. It reminds me a lot of the Detroit Pistons that beat the Lakers, I think in 04. This just team has a lot of grit, a lot of defense, a lot of variable players. They don't have one person per se. They have Brunson, who obviously is a star like Chauncey is, but they don't have like a crazy athletic superstar like a Michael Jordan or LeBron or even a KD. So it would be a team that was built on the margins and through teamwork and hustle and grit that would work together and wouldn't care about shots. If they don't care about shots and stats and they focus on the team, this team can win a championship. So that's what the focus is, I feel, next year. We'll see if they get Hartenstein. We'll obviously report it if he does not go. But, you know, we like the rookies that we got. We like the depth of this team. Wow, look at OG. Only had 6 points. This is going to be a wild year. Anywho, I'll see you guys on the next one.